Hi, and welcome to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And for those of you that have come back again, I thank you for coming back again. Today we're going to be making mojito lime drumsticks, mojito lime chicken. So if you'll stay tuned, it's a simple recipe, not a whole lot of hoopla. It sounds fancy, but it's a simple recipe, okay? So if you give Auntie a moment, see I got my handy getting the gloves off, and see I'm not playing with this hand because this hand has to go into my meat. So give me a moment and we'll get to mojitoing. Okay, I have 9 drumsticks, and what I've done is I pulled the skin back down off the main part of the drumstick because I want my seasonings to get in under the skin, because we don't eat the skin of the drumstick, but I want my seasonings to get on. That's why I want my seasonings to get onto the actual flesh, and some of that blend would eventually get onto the skin, but I definitely want majority of that seasoning to get onto the flesh because that's what we will be enjoying. So first, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 4 tablespoons of mojito lime. Let me show you what that looks like. 4 tablespoons of this Grill Mates mojito lime seasoning, and I'm going to throw that in here. And I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of thyme. Throw that. 1 teaspoon of thyme. Now I'm going to take this is a half stick of butter. 2 tablespoons of oil. This is olive oil, light olive oil, and you'll see why I'm doing this. I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and I'm going to massage these all together, all this together. And see, this is why I had the skins pulled back, because I want all of this goodness to get onto the flesh. Okay. Now I can roll some of this down onto the skin because my skin is going to have a crispiness to it. So I'm going to lay them down like this. I'm going to pull my skin back over. Something's in my eye and I can't get to it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I had 10 drumsticks. The reason why you use a mixture of butter and olive oil, because so it adheres to the chicken better. It gives it a good flavor to it also. And that's why I'm pulling the skin back down. Now I'm not leaving all that goodness in there. I'm gonna just pat it down on some of these drumsticks on here, final touches. See if I can get a little bit on each one of them. And as you know, chicken makes its own broth, also makes its own juice. So I'm only gonna need a little bit of water in there because it makes its own. Looks good already, don't it? Y'all know I laugh at myself sometimes. You don't want to add too much because you're going to take away your flavor. You do not want to do too much. Okay. I got some limes over here. I'm going to add the end pieces of this fresh lime juice. I'm going to add the end pieces. I'm going to squeeze some of this fresh lime juice in there. For cuteness. You need one, old girl. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover this, but to show nothing sticks to it, I'm going to spray my top with some Pam. So I don't want my lid sticking to any of my chicken. And I'm going to put this in the oven on 400 for an hour. Hour and 15 minutes, I'm sorry. For an hour and 15 minutes, because you know the dark meat, especially dark meat that's adhered to the bone because it's thick, and dark meat holds all the flavor. And I'm gonna put this in my countertop conventional oven on the counter, and I'm gonna plop this in here, and I'll see you guys in an hour. So sit tight. All right, guys, the lime mojito chicken is all done. It's show you how tender it is. It baked for an hour and a half on 400. I'm just spooning this lime juice seasoned concoction over it. So let's get the tenderness done. Tender, well done. Fall off the bone. Even though it's well seasoned, I like to add this onto my little lime pepper. Just like eating those lemon pepper wings, except this is the lime pepper. So I'm gonna add some of that to mine. So give me a moment. I just like to top it off a little bit. Add a little pizzazz. Ooh, not too much pizzazz. I'm just going crazy with the pizzazz. Give me a quick moment, my friends. Thank you guys for joining in another recipe for Auntie No's Kitchen. And I really appreciate your support to me and my channel. So hugs and kisses to all of you. I love you guys. Until the next recipe and our time together. Talk to you later. Bye.